on this computer. All right, guys. So like I said, this is our very first Challenger Zoom call. So I'm super excited just to, break everything down, answer any questions that you guys may have, because I hate to assume on what you guys want to learn, and just really just give it all out to you on the table. Like I said, break down the BOD, break down your containers, break down this calculation, and just kind of simplify everything for you guys. So if you have any questions right off the get-go, please feel free to unmute yourself, ask questions, and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and break it down for you. Hey, Autumn. All right, give me 1 second here. Share. Oh, let me go ahead and do this. All right, I like that better. All right. Screen share. Go.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I know you don't see him now, do you? I know. All right. Go ahead and put that over here. Yes, my computer. All right, can you guys still see me? The screen, my Beachbody screen? Thumbs up? All right,
yes.
All right. All right, guys, so as soon as you log into your Beachbody account, you'll see something that looks like this. And then on the left-hand side, you guys, we always talk about your BOD. It's your Beachbody On Demand. So once you click on that, I want to go ahead and give you guys a rundown of this and what all it offers to you guys, and it's just truly amazing on everything that it has within this one little website. All right, so lately we've been talking a lot about Shift Shop. So your BOD, this is where you access all of your workouts. We've personally been doing Shift Shop, but I wanted to scroll down and just show you guys like all of the different workouts that we have. We also have a reality TV show called The 20s, to where you can, watch about how we came up with our next super trainer. You keep on scrolling, guys. We got workouts that go on for days. We also have a cooking show called Fixate. So if you guys are someone that struggles in the kitchen and you really don't know how to make healthier meals, the Fixate show is truly amazing to watch. They're usually like 3 to 5 minute videos, really quick, on just how to assemble the healthier meals using these portion control containers. So tune into the Fixate show if you ever can. Where it says your challenge du jour, that's where Beachbody just comes up with a different workout within all of our programs on like a new one to do each day. So I usually recommend the challenge du jour for someone that really just wants to try all of our workout programs. So each day they'll give you a new one to try out, and they'll be smart about it. So they'll be like, okay, today we're going to go ahead and work your upper body. Then we're going to work your lower body the next day. Then we're going to go ahead and do a cardio workout. Then by Sunday, they're doing a rest day and maybe like a yoga workout. But they take different bits and pieces from all of our workout programs, and they make that our challenge du jour. So I really love that. But anyways, I want to go ahead and focus on the program that we all have been doing, and that has been Shift Shop. So if you click on that, let it load. I'm up in my office, so sometimes it takes a hot minute. I'll go ahead. You can also find your workouts by your trainer. We all know that our trainer is Chris, and personally, I have my favorites. I can't lie. I have my favorites on who I like to do workouts from. So let's go ahead and click on Chris, and hopefully he pops up here. If not, we'll give it a minute. Sorry, my kids are cooperating. Oh, come on. I might have to go downstairs if this isn't working. All right, here we go. All right, so here is all of our workouts for Shift Shop. But I get where it's like you log into this and you see, you're like, okay, when am I supposed to do what workout? How am I supposed to go about this workout program? Which in your challenge pack, that box that you got in the mail, you should have received a booklet which is your user guide that tells you all about the containers. It should have gave you some recipes. You should have got your 30-day supply of Shakeology. And then, they should have talked about the breakdown of the Beachbody On Demand. Plus, I always send you a welcome packet that breaks it down along with the containers. So right here, you log in. You'll see an overview on what it talks about. This is the beginner to intermediate program. It's a cardio program. It's 25 to 45 minutes long, and it's a 21-day program. Like I said, here's your workout list, but your program materials is what I like to call the bread and butter. So we've been talking a lot about the agility markers. If you did not receive those or get those, you can download your own version. If not, just use color-coded items. Jumpstart guide, that's if you just want to, get going really quickly. I hardly ever use the Jumpstart guide because I really want to go straight to the nutrition guide. Because guys, I can't say this enough. You can work out all you want, but you can never, ever, ever outrun a bad diet. So I feel like, focusing on your nutrition first and foremost always needs to come first. We really need to make sure that we understand how to fuel your body properly. And that's why I love these program guides that break it all down for you. So you log in, here's the simple nutrition guide. It talks about what we're doing the first week, second week, and third week. But if you keep on scrolling down, guys, every single workout program that we have within the Beachbody On Demand, you will receive this cute little calculation. For this one is really simple, guys. Right now on here, I'll go ahead and do mine. I'm a female, so that's 0. I weigh, 122 pounds, so that's -1. I am 5'4", so that is 0. So I am -1. So that means I need to be in plan A, right? So I know that I need to be eating the 1,200 to the 1,400 calorie bracket. So if you guys even wanted to do your calculation real quick, please feel free to do so. Then you notice if you go right over here, go see daddy, baby. Go see daddy. All right. So if you guys scroll over here, you guys will see where it says Plan A. Guys, it breaks down how many vegetables, fruits, proteins, carbs, healthy fats, how many of each of these containers you guys are supposed to be eating. So you guys saw all these in your package, right? All right, but now this is where it might get a little bit confusing for you guys. So you see right where it says veggies, 3. That means I fill this container up 3 times throughout the day. Whenever I choose, it doesn't matter what time of the day, but I get 3 servings of vegetables a day. Same thing with my fruits. With the proteins, that means that I'm filling up this container 4 times out of the day. Carbs, 2 times out of the day. So you guys, you get the drift with that. It's just how many times you're filling up each container. With this program, it's a little bit different than your average program, which I have noticed has been getting my challengers amazing results. I just had a challenger send me results, and guys, it looked like she's been, on a workout program for 6 months. I really hope that she lets me share the results, but I never do so unless they give me permission. So guys, that talks about what containers you're supposed to be eating your first week of the program, the second week of the program, and the third week of the program. So I'm going to go ahead and keep on scrolling down because I get where that can still be a little bit overwhelming. You're like, okay, well, great, Jess, I can eat 3 vegetables in one day. Like, how am I supposed to plan out my meals and, really, truly prepare myself for success? I just really want to put emphasis on this right here is your main component. You always need to know how to fuel your body properly. So don't go into this and just be like, oh my goodness, I want to lose a lot of weight. I'm just going to go on plan A. That's not how this works. Like I said, it's really designed for each particular body type. So your body really, it's designed, these programs are designed with these calculations to help speed up your metabolism, which is in turn going to help you lose more weight. So by going clear down to, the lowest calorie bracket, you're actually going to reverse the cycle and your body's going to go in starvation mode, which I hope that makes sense. All right, guys, so we're going to keep on scrolling down here. You will see where we have food list of your veggies, your fruits, your proteins, your carbs, your healthy fats, your seeds and dressings. your teaspoon list, and then your free food list. So guys, the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to get out a piece of paper and pencil, and I just want you to write down what you like in each food group. And I'm going to hold you guys accountable too. I want to see your list. So once again, just put veggies at the top of your paper, write down all of the vegetables that you know that you will personally eat, the same thing with your fruits, and so on. All right, now this is where I personally love where they break it down even more, because I can't lie, guys. I'm someone that I get extremely overwhelmed whenever I'm trying to come up with my own meal plan. I'm like, how do I do this? How do I go about this? But then I really started paying attention to their nutrition guides. And I started embracing the fact that meal planning actually isn't that hard, because they already have it done for us. So right here is Plan A's week menu. Now, once again, if you keep on scrolling, you'll see where it is B, C, D, and so forth. So depending on your calculation that you did up above is exactly where you need to scroll to. So let's say that we're on Plan C week 1 menu. We have it all laid out, guys. Breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. So this is where I like to make it extremely simple on myself. And I do basically what they do. I just might switch up dinner every night out of the week versus having the same dinner every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. And, you know, they switch it up every other day, to say the least. But I'm pretty basic whenever it comes to my breakfast, my snacks, and my lunch, because I'm busy. Like, I can't lie. So let's say I like to use Greek yogurt, for example. Let's say that I don't like Greek yogurt, and there's no way that you're going to get me to eat it. What I'm going to do is, I see that this is a red container. I'm going to scroll back up to the top of this, and I'm going to replace it with, you know, one of these red containers, right? So does that make sense? So to sum it up, every single day, you guys should be eating, you know, 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and 2 snacks. Is that good? Can I get a thumbs up?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, what I love even more is they break down a grocery list all right here. And guys, if you're doing this for more than just you know, double it or whatnot. This is something that I like to either print out, but I can't lie. Either I screenshot it. So if you're on your phone, I'll screenshot, you know, this personal shopping list, or I'll take the time if I'm really switching things up, and I'll write it down on how much I need. So if I know that I was doing this for me and Toby, my husband, what I would do is I would go ahead and write down, you know, the fruits and vegetables, what all I needed from the grocery store, and I would just put it ×2, meaning that I needed to double that amount. All right, so there is all of the meal planning. So yes, guys, the first thing that I want you guys to do is go ahead and, you know, write out all the foods that you like from these groups. From there, I want to go ahead and plug that into these meal plans. Even feel free to look at the meal plan first. And if you're like, oh my goodness, I will eat every last thing on there, then we can go through and, you know, let's say if there's one thing that you don't like, we can go through and substitute things that you would prefer over the other. If you keep on scrolling down, they also have some pretty amazing recipes. So how to make the fish in the foil, the grilled chicken, steamed vegetables, and guys, it just keeps on going on. They even have Shakeology recipes in here too. All right, so I'll go ahead and exit out of that. The next thing that I wanted to show you guys is the workout list. I'm going to go ahead and play one of these workouts, because let's say that you're someone that you just don't feel comfortable with doing the workouts full speed. There is a modifier button on this where they just strictly show you the modified version. So let's see here. If you click accept.
Would that be better? Did they go too fast for you?
Right here, you'll see where it says MOD for modifier. If you click on that, it will show you nothing but the modified version, plus the full speed version. So it's a great view of both. So there's that. I know that a lot of people don't realize that this option actually exists, and I'm personally obsessed with it because it really shows you that, you know, all of these programs, they are for any type of fitness level. So it doesn't mean that you need to, let me exit out of that. So it doesn't mean that you need to, you know, go full force as soon as you go into this workout, especially if you're someone for the first time trying it out. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me exit out of this. There we go. All right, guys. So, like I said, I wanted to go ahead and break that down. I don't want it to overwhelm you. But guys, just like anything in life, anything new takes time. It takes time to, you know, get used to it, break the old habits, embrace the new ones. So it's all about truly, I like to say, failing forward. When you do happen to have a mishap or something that you realize didn't go right with your nutrition or your workout that day, you know, take mental note of that and go full force the next day and just truly learn from your mistakes. So, yeah, guys, you have the homework. I want you to send me a list of the foods that you like and a meal plan. So tell me if you like the meal plan that they provided for you. If you don't, please let me know. I'll help you fill in the blanks so it becomes a little bit less overwhelming. But guys, I have to end with this. These portion control containers, I feel like, are not taken seriously enough. And when I say that, it is life-changing if you allow it. My mom lost 24 pounds in 1 month. By month 4, she lost 94 pounds. It works. The problem is, it's just you need to put in the work yourself. And like I said, learn to fail forward. Learn these containers. Learn how to fuel your body properly. Learn how many of each food group you're supposed to eat in a day's time. So every single day now, I say to myself, hey, Jess, you need 4 vegetables. Hey, Jess, you need 2 fruits. Hey, Jess, you need 4 proteins. And yes, Katie, that's on the call right now, lost 80 pounds using this system. I feel like so many times people just want to focus on working out, which that's great. You need exercise. You need your heart to be healthy. But the nutrition is 80% of your results. That's why Shakeology, drinking it daily, is so incredibly crucial to this journey, because it's going to help fight those cravings. It's going to help get rid of that bloating, and it's going to be that extra boost of energy that you need to push for your workouts and to like push to eat these containers. So do you guys have any questions? Do you feel like it makes a little bit more sense now?
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
Good, good. That warms my heart so much. I always want you guys to know that I'm here for you in the best way that you see fit. If you're someone that needs more of tough love, I'll give it. If you're someone that just needs, you know, a little bit more of like, Jess, I just need to take my time, tell me what I need to be doing, I will do that too. But you need to let me in. You need to let me know how you personally need me so that I can be here once again for you the best way that you see fit. So let's break out your Beachbody On Demand. Let's write out that grocery list and let's get to the grocery store. Sound good?
Yes.
Oh, good, good, good. All right, guys. Well, if you have any questions, please feel free to post in the Fit and Active page or whatnot. I know a lot of times people will come up with me, and I should have asked that right after, but I don't know. We all forget, mom brain, right? All right, guys. So much love. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll be talking to y'all soon.